There we go. So, yeah, all levels yoga class here. Moving a little bit slower today to really set up the foundation of a yoga practice. And so what I'm focusing on in my classes is the sensation of mindfulness. Mindfulness is being present, being aware of the present moment. And then in our bodies, that's being aware of sensation. Your bones and your joints and your muscles, all the parts of your body that make up who you are from a physical sense. You might notice your mind begins to wander. Sometimes it happens in yoga, right? And then maybe your emotions start to wander, and then you're going to bring them back into the sensations of your body. It's a meditation. So let's go ahead and start in a child's pose, which means your knees are wide, tops of your feet down, and you press your tail towards your heels. You're going to reach your two arms forward and then exhale your forehead on the earth. Now you can rock your forehead side to side. A little bit of a frontal lobe massage as we continue to encourage ourselves to be mindful. And then sink a little bit deeper into your child's pose. Heavy through your bones, maybe relax your shoulders. On your next inhale breath, we're going to come up into a tabletop spine. So I'm going to place my knees under my hips and your hands under your shoulders. You're going to look forward, inhale, and then cat's breath, draw your chin towards your chest. Inhale is cow pose. You're going to bring your belly down and look forward. Exhale, cat's breath. And so you're going to notice that you're moving your spine through your pelvis, rocking forward, and then rocking your pelvis back. We're going to take 2 more sets. Being mindful about the range, your range, where you look, and then again where you look, chin towards your chest. And then from tabletop, bring your right hand to the center of your mat and lift your left arm up. Thread the needle, bring your left arm underneath your body, move your right hand outside of your body as you rest on your outer left shoulder. And then bring your right hand closer to your face as you lift your left arm up. We're going to switch it out. And then inhale, your right arm is lifted. Here's the right arm. Exhale, thread the needle, come underneath your body. You're going to move your left hand away from your mat to support the stretch. And then bring your left hand back on your mat. Inhale, you're going to lift your right arm up. And then exhale is tabletop spine. Walk your hands forward, but shift your tail back. And then as you inhale, come back to neutral spine. And then once again, exhale, shift your tail back. We're going to do it 2 more times. A little bit of rocking of your body to increase flexibility. Tail back. Inhale, breath, and exhale your tail back. And then inhale from here. We come into downward facing dog. Upside down V. Feet are hips distance apart. Hands about as wide as your shoulders. Begin to alternate one heel and then the other to the earth. You're walking on your yoga mat. One knee bends and then the other knee bends. We're going to stay for 5. We'll stay for 2. And 1. From down dog, you're going to bend your knees and now walk forward. Walk your feet up towards the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hips distance apart. And then opposite hand, opposite elbow, outside your elbow joint, sway side to side for ragdoll pose. And then we'll move into chest expansion. Interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. And then draw your arms over your body. Keep your knees bent. This is a forward fold. And this is going to help you get into your shoulders and into your spine. And then exhale, fold. Bring your fingertips down towards your feet. Heel toe your feet closer together. So close the gap between your big toes. Heels are slightly apart. Inhale is a halfway lift. Think about this as a tabletop spine. Exhale, fold. And then once again, halfway lift, inhale, breath. Shoulders and hips align. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to roll up into mountain pose. You'll bend your knees together, all face towards you. Big toes touch, toes slightly apart. Yeah, notice your arms are up. And then as you exhale, side body stretch. One hand outside your thigh, one bicep by your ear. Inhale, breath with both arms high. Exhale, side body stretch. Staying connected to the present moment. We'll inhale from here. Exhale, open twist. One arm to the back, one arm to the front. And you can look towards the back of the space. Now you're going to lift up from here. Square your shoulders towards me. Exhale, twist, opposite side. Inhale, breath with both arms high. Yep, mountain pose. This time, cactus your elbows and look up, like the letter W through your upper body. Inhale, breath. Once again, we're in mountain pose, yes. And now exhale, fold. We're coming back into a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Come on up halfway. Step back to high plank. So high plank pose, shoulders over wrists, and your heels are over the balls of your feet. Bring your knees down, bring your chest down, and then bring your pelvis down. So you're laying on your mat. For baby cobra, lift your chest. And then exhale, release. Your hands are right under your shoulder joints. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, release. We're going to push back into child's pose. If you're a seasoned yogi, you can come into high plank because we're going to meet in downward facing dog. There's our down dog. Always personalize your practice. And then our breath to movement flow. So you're going to inhale, bend your knees. And now exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale is mountain pose, the same sequence. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Remember that twist, yes. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist. And mountain pose, inhale, letter W, upper body, look up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Same sequence, halfway lift and we pause. Step back to high plank, spread your fingers wide. Hold, inhale, and then lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Once again, inhale, baby cobra. Squeeze elbows in. Exhale, release. Inhale, child's pose or high plank, your choice. Exhale, breath into downward facing dog. And we're going to do it one more time. This is a sun A flow. You'll bend your knees and exhale, travel forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll on up to mountain pose. Same sequence, yep, arms up, side body stretch. Inhale, breath. We're creating a little bit of heat in our bodies. Exhale, breath. Inhale, breath. And then we open and twist right side. Inhale, breath. And we open and twist left side. Inhale, lift your arms. Again, letter W through your upper body. Inhale, your gaze is forward. Hands through heart center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, high plank. Hold, inhale, and then lower all the way down to the ground. Baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Keep elbows in, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Push back through child's pose or high plank pose. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale here and hold for your exhale breath. And then inhale, lift your right leg up. Hips are even, toes to the ground. Bend your knee to step through, low lunge. Your right foot is forward, so we're going to pulse forward and back. You're going to balance on your fingertips. Yeah, right knee bends. And then your right leg begins to straighten a little bit. The next time you're forward, stay forward. Keep your right hand on the ground or left hand and lift your right arm up. So left fingertips or the palm of your hand on the ground. Side body stretch. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, breath into warrior two. Bring your back heel in. Lift your left arm over your body. If you look down to your feet, it's right heel to left heel or right heel to left arch alignment. We relax our shoulders and then gaze forward for warrior two. Now you're going to inhale, reverse your warrior. Lift your right arm up. Go deep into your lunge and look up. Exhale, extended side angle. Rest your forearms on top of your right thigh and bring your left arm up to about 12 o'clock if there was a clock in the sky. We're going to inhale from here and exhale as low lunge. Come to the ball of your left foot. This is where we started. Step back into high plank from here. Chaturanga if you want to come down a couple of inches and float through an upward facing dog, or high plank into downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Now we have the left side. Lift your left leg high, but your hips are even. Bend your knees, step through to low lunge. Pulse forward and back. Notice how your left knee bends and then your left leg begins to straighten. Mindful movement. And then land in your low lunge. Keep your right fingertips or the palm of your hand down and lift your left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Bring your back heel on the ground. Inhale as warrior two. Heel to heel. Again, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. So your left thigh bone can be reaching up or your left thigh can be pointing forward. And then your hips, we work towards even hips. Palms face down, we look forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Notice how you can look up and breathe into your rib cage. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm bones on top of your thigh. Your right shoulder towards your right hip, towards the outside of your foot, one long line, and then your right arm comes up. So you can see the lunge in this posture. We inhale from here, low lunge, bring your right hand down and the ball of your right foot. So right back in our low lunge. High plank from here, either chaturanga or downward facing dog. I'm gonna opt for a downward facing dog. Inhale, breath, and exhale, breath. And then we'll bend our knees, inhale, and we'll travel forward, exhale. Halfway lift, big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, reach your arms up into chair pose. Kind of like you're sitting in a chair. And then exhale, bring your arms to the back, airplane your arms, palms are facing down as you look forward. Inhale, chair pose, we'll do it again. Exhale, bring your arms back, chest a little lower. One more time, your chest lifts higher. And exhale, breath, your chest is lower. For mountain pose, we've been here before, lift all the way up. And then exhale is a forward fold. You have a halfway lift, inhale, breath, and we step back to high plank. Stay in high plank to down dog, or maybe come down 2 inches. It would be the tops of your feet. Knees lift for upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Breath to movement, just like our sun A flow. Inhale, you're gonna lift your right leg up. And your exhale is low lunge. Inhale, your right arm lifts, right arm high. Exhale, return it to the ground. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, this extended side angle. You pause for an inhale breath. Exhale, low lunge, the ball of your left foot. Step back into high plank. You can skip the chaturanga and come into downward facing dog. Your left leg lifts. Exhale is low lunge. Inhale, your left arm high. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, breath. And then we inhale, reverse our warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. So deepen your lunge, lift your right arm up. Exhale, low lunge, the ball of your right foot. Step back into high plank. Again, I'm gonna skip it, the chaturanga, and come into down dog. We'll bend our knees, and exhale, we'll travel forward. Halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Here's chair pose. Exhale, sweep your arms back. We'll do it again, sweep your arms forward, and exhale, sweep your arms back. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, arms back. Mountain pose, you'll bend your knees to get there, tall, long spines. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. High plank pose. Pause, inhale, either chaturanga or downward facing dog. Inhale from here. Exhale, breath. Second time through, breathe your right leg high. And exhale, low lunge. Here's your twist, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, warrior 2. So we pause and an exhale breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Deep inhale breath here. Low lunge, ball of your left foot. High plank, chaturanga, or with me, downward facing dog. Then your left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Here's your twist, left arm high. And then exhale, left hand down. Warrior two, your back heel comes in. We rest on an exhale breath. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand reaches to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot's back into high plank. Chaturanga or downward facing dog. Knees bend, inhale. We travel forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, practicing the art of mindfulness. Reach your arms back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, breath. And again, inhale, breath. Sit nice and low, exhale, breath. Mountain pose, we take the bend out of our knees. Lean forward, swan dive, and fold. Halfway lift, inhale, high plank. Now a little different on this high plank. Come into tabletop spine. Scoot over to one hip, and then plant your feet down. Reach your arms forward, maybe pick up one foot. Bring that foot down, maybe pick up another foot. Foot comes down. Option, pick up both feet. Take your hands, connect to your hamstrings for balance. If you need more, let your arms float. We're here for 5. We're here for 2. And we're here for 1. Come onto your backs. Plant your feet down, hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale, pulse up and down. Part of yoga is developing a really strong core. And so we're here for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. Keep your elbows wide for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your spine, inhale. Rest your spine, exhale. And then for bicycle sit-ups, left elbow, right thigh, right elbow, left thigh. You can return your foot to the ground each time, or you can let your feet float as you rotate side to side. We're just here for 10, and 9, 8, 7, there's 6, halfway there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Draw your knees into your chest, bring your arms out to a T, and exhale, rest. Noticing the thoughts in your mind, maybe the emotions in your heart, as we continue to practice the art of being mindful, present to the moment. Roll up through seated. You're going to cross your ankles, plant your hands for a high plank pose. From high plank, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. And then moving on, your right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. This time, crescent lunge. Your back heel is lifted. My right foot is forward. My left foot is back. Left heel is lifted. And we reach our arms up. You can see mountain in our upper body. Exhale, breath, airplane your arms. Reach your chest forward and your arms back. And then return to crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right leg straightens, your right arm comes up, your left hand rests on your outer thigh. Exhale, triangle pose. Your right hand can rest on the top of your thigh. It can go down below your knee. Maybe you grab your calf muscle or your ankle joint and lengthen through your side bodies. On your next inhale breath, reach up into 5-pointed star. Exhale, horse pose, and I'm going to turn towards you. Hands are at heart center. We'll take a twist. Hands on thigh, shoulders up. Let's twist. Back of the space. Stay nice and low, and we're going to twist opposite shoulder. Come through center. Let's revisit the first side. Inhale, center. Second side. And then you're going to look forward. You're going to bend your knees and come up into 5-pointed star. Notice your big toes are in front of your heels. Yes. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Been here many times. And then as you inhale, lift your back arm up. And we're going to come into low lunge. Keep your right foot forward. Step your left foot in. So now you're in a forward fold. You'll bend your knees. Come back into chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're going to bring your elbows forward and rotate to the right. Revolve prayer twist. Knees are stacked, knees aligned, hips aligned, shoulders slightly higher than your hips. One more inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up into mountain pose. Take a full body stretch here. Exhale, fold. Another halfway lift. Step into high plank. Once again, a chaturanga or downward facing dog. We inhale through our nose, an open mouth, a relaxed exhale breath. Left leg lifts. Bend your knees, step through low lunge. Crescent lunge. Notice your back heel is lifted. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, bend your right knee. Mountain pose upper body. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale, crescent. We're going to transition. Exhale, warrior 2. Getting real comfy in this posture. Reverse your triangle. Here comes your left arm and your left leg is straight. Exhale, triangle pose. Again, you can begin hand thigh. Yeah, maybe your hand below your knee joint. Maybe your hand on your ankle, and then the opposite arm lifts up. We look up. Deep stretch for 3. Deep stretch for 2. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, horse pose. On this side, reach up again. Bring your big toes in front of your heels. Exhale, lean forward into Prasarita. Hands on the ground. Maybe your hands on the outsides, maybe on the insides of your feet. Maybe you walk your arms way forward or your arms back. Focusing on the present moment in your body. And then walk your hands back. Halfway lift through your spine. Low lunge, turn towards your left foot. Walk your right foot in, walk foot rights in, walk foot in to forward fold. Bend knees for chair pose. Revolve prayer twist to the left, hands to heart. Come on forward and rotate to the left side. We hold and pause for 3. We hold and pause for 2. Exhale, forward fold. Let's roll up into mountain pose from here. Yeah, and then exhale, breath, hands to heart center. Balancing postures, we're going to come into tree pose. So the ball of the foot down, hands rest at your sternum. Feel free to stay just like this. Or foot maybe balances inner calf. Feel free to stay there. Or take your right hand to your left ankle and press your left foot a little higher on your thigh. And return your hands towards your sternum. Now you can stay here or lift your arms up. It's a different expression. The way we come out is we bring our hands together and we're going to float our right leg. Place your right foot down. For the second side, reach up, reach over. It's the ball of your left foot. So could be tree pose like here, just like this. I'm going to find my drishti. I'm going to stare one point in the space for balance. Maybe foot into calf. Maybe hand on your ankle. And maybe foot way up here, inner thigh. Yeah, coming in and out of postures is how our bodies learn. And then option, maybe lift your arms. And then coming out, hands to heart. Left foot dangles for a moment. Exhale, left foot down. Talk about being mindful. I got to remember the parts of my body. Inhale, chair. Remember, chair, we're sitting back. And then airplane your arms. You're going to keep your left foot down and you're going to lift your right leg up. So here comes the right leg. And then take your ankle mid left thigh and bring your hands back together again. Figure 4, outer hip stretch. Lift up from center. Exhale, right foot down, hands to heart. Bend your knees, lift your arms, sweep them back. Left arm high. Figure 4, your left ankle, mid right thigh. Flex your left foot a lot. Draw your knee to the outside of your body. And focus on one point in the space. We're going to lift up from here. Exhale, left foot down, hands to heart center. I'm going to turn towards the front of my mat and then reverse swan dive up. Exhale, now we're going to fold. You're going to lift your heels and bend your knees for a ball pose or ball of yarn pose. Walk hands forward, come onto your shin bones. Scoot over to the right side and extend your legs forward. Lift your arms up. For a deep forward fold, brush beyond your toes. Maybe peel your toes back or hands on your shins or hands on your thighs, and we're gonna fold. Lift your eyes as you inhale. Roll down to your backs. Your knees are in towards your chest. For bridge pose, plant your feet hips distance apart. And then inhale, lower mid upper back. You can interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. Continue to walk your arms underneath your body and exhale your thighs forward. And then release your arms. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. So you have upper, mid, lower back, and then the soles of your feet together, your knees are wide. As you press your lower back into the earth, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Breathe into your hands. Follow a couple cycles of breath. And then place your hands on the outside of your thighs to draw your knees into your chest. For happy baby's pose, your peace fingers can grab your big toes or the insides or the outsides of your feet with your hands. Your lower back is pressed to the earth, and then maybe rock a little side to side. Happy baby's pose. And then you notice that every asana, every posture is an invitation to go inward and really sense your body. You'll come back to center and draw your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers at your right shin bone, extend your left leg long. And then give that knee a squeeze, a deep squeeze here. Exhale, supine twist, right knee over to the left side. Extend your right arm to the right. You want to focus on relaxing your right shoulder. Come back to center, spine on your mat, with both knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers at your left shin bone, extend your right leg long. And then you're going to squeeze your left knee towards your left armpit. Supine twist, left knee over to the right side. Bring your gaze to the left, and then on this side, focus on relaxing your left shoulder. And come back to your spine. Hands on your shins, roll up into a tiny ball. We squeeze for 3. You're going to squeeze tighter for 2. Exhale, Shavasana. Arms reach out to the side, feet reach out to the side. Exhale the weight of your body into the earth, so get really relaxed here. Yeah, laying down, peaceful flow. Just a peaceful flow. And stay in Shavasana for about 60 more seconds. And feel free to stay in Shavasana. You can feel free to stay here for another minute or so. If you're ready to step out of your practice, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then roll out your wrist and your ankles both directions, counterclockwise and clockwise. Inhale, full body stretch. Reach your arms to the back of your mat. Reach your feet to the front so you're laying down on your backs. And then exhale your knees into your chest. From there, roll to the left or the right side of your mat. Palm presses against palm. So you're going to rest your jaw, maybe rest your eyes. Yeah. And then from there, bring yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands together, thumbs to third eye center. Take an inhale breath and an exhale breath. A mindful inhale breath and a mindful exhale breath. And then inhale, bring your hands to your heart center, connect to your heart chakra. Exhale, we bow in as one. Thank you for joining me in this mindful practice to become more present. I look forward to seeing you next time on your yoga mats.